Hello guys, welcome to Silent Russian Bear channel.
I'm not silent, I'm really Russian beer. So, hello guys, this is Shtukense and I'm Russian beer, Nikolai. Today, one guy he said, oh, you tell beer. It's beer, it's like beer, and you have to tell bear.
Bear?
Bear, but I do not like bear. I'm Russian beer.
So you're Russian beer.
Sorry, but it's me. Okay, so today today we would discuss why Russians drink so much. I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you everything about it.
Doesn't. But
So
we're Russian.
we are the only two Russians who doesn't drink at all.
Yeah, we're only two, and the others are alcoholic. They drink so much. Not me, not
I am D'Artagnan, and they all are bad people. We'll tell something like this in Russian. Я D'Artagnan, а все остальные пидорасы.
But it's not a joke that we don't drink.
Да. Okay, so we do not drink it. Yes, some people do not drink either, but it's quite who? Boobs? Yeah.
Yes.
But it's quite. It's quite. It's quite. Do you want to touch mine? Okay.
Nice.
Big.
He has very nice boobs.
Okay, so why Russians they drink so much? I'll tell you today. First,
So why?
historically, yeah, Russians they always liked it.
You know, from the ancient when Mendeleev discovered vodka.
Previous to Mendeleev. No, for real. Let's
was
be
Russian,
serious.
by the way.
Wait.
That's
Yeah.
why we're like, it's our product, national.
Shtukense. Could you wait a second? You are too funny for me. Okay. So, why Russia drink? Why Russians drink so much? Russians drink so much because historically they liked it, and it's okay. A lot of nations they like to drink. For example, in Greece they like to drink some wine. Russians like to drink some medovukha. Medovukha it's like, how to call medovukha?
Honey vodka.
Honey alcohol drink, yeah. So, why Russian drank so much? Because in ancient times, or even in Soviet Union times, it was quite the same. The most amount of population, the most amount of people, for several hundred people, for several hundred years in Russia, we had like slavery, крепостное право. We had like, you could say it like slavery, but it wasn't slavery, totally. It's not slavery, but Russian type. It was less hard thing than slavery, I think. But we had it for a long time, and then we had USSR. In USSR, all people were the same, very equal, and not much vertical mobility, only horizontal mobility. So people hadn't much perspective. When we had this крепостное право, it's okay. Let's translate it.
Крепость.
Stronghold law. Okay. We would Google it one day.
Yeah.
Okay, Russian slavery. Let's call it like this. So when we had Russian slavery, people didn't have, a lot of people, like
You touch my boobs again.
95%, they didn't have any perspectives. It was very hard.
Was sad.
Had sad times. That's why people drink a lot. Because people drink when they are boring, when they do not have perspectives, when life sucks. So in USSR, life always also was suck for a lot of people, for main part of population, because we didn't have this vertical mobility. We had this dream. It was like religion. In ancient times, in Russia, we had religion, православие. So then, after it's Orthodox religion. After Orthodox religion, we had communism. Communism, it's also religion. It's some people they would think, socialism, communism, it's государственный строй, government, строй. governmental building. Yeah, it's concept. But actually, in Russia, all last century, we had actually it's like religion. People believed that they built communism. They go to the stars, and everything would be. Everybody would be happy and equal and etc. All this was rubbish, and soon, very soon, очень soon, рано, да? Довольно-таки быстро, довольно-таки рано. So it's for some time, a lot of people, they believed, but very soon, people they understood that it was rubbish, and they started drinking.
It's a very nice concept,
So,
very fun theory.
Very fun. It's not theory. It's just how it was. So,
Nice.
in USSR, we didn't had any perspective. People didn't had much perspectives, and that's why people drink a lot. Then appeared mass media, like books, like films, and right now, main part of Russian code right now, code that you feel that you're Russian soul in television. It consists in Russian films, Russian comedies, and if you would look at these comedies, at any Russian films, you would see that quite all jokes around drinking, around vodka. It's very big part of our culture right now, because Russian people, I think all people around the world, they like to joke at the problem, to be just more happier. Because if you wouldn't joke at your problem and you can't fix it, you would go mad. So right now, Russia different. We're not USSR anymore, and people have perspectives. We have capitalism right now. It's not ideal capitalism. We have a lot of problems. So we are like USA in 13, 14 years. I mean, last 100 years ago in USA they had quite similar situation in economic and other areas. So we live in it, and but anyway, we have better situation than in USSR or in times of Tsars. Right now, we have vertical mobility, and if you work hard, you could have everything. If you do not work, you wouldn't have anything. So it's quite fair. But still, why people drinking still here? Why people right now drinking? They're not bored because you have perspectives here. Why? Because it's part of our culture right now. It's part of our, if you would look at any Russian film, at any Russian comedy, it's all about drinking vodka and how it's funny. Oh, they go together, they drink, and then they do mad stuff, and then they all wake up, and this is funny. It's a lot of Russian films from modern times or USSR times, they all around this, and it's part of culture right now. And it's quite sad, but it's funny for us, because we are also part of this culture. But we do not participate in drinking, we do not drink alcohol, but still it's funny for us to watch it, I mean, in these films. But why this tradition so widespread? Right now, if you would go anywhere, you would see a lot of people drinking. We have perspectives, but people still drinking. Yeah, drinking, it's even with perspectives, it's still when you watch TV from your childhood, you take this stuff into you. You just take this stuff into you, and you start to get used that to have fun you need to drink. That's it. So we do not have any meeting with old friends without alcohol. We do not have any fun parties without alcohol. It's impossible in Russia. Just how? If you do not drink, you would be a stranger everywhere. I don't tell that we have such problem because we are not part of any community right now. But actually, people who do not drink, they are not part of communities or collectives. So they have problem with socializing in Russia, and it's true. We will talk more about it. Sorry, Shtukence. I'll ask you next time some more stuff about to see this problem from woman's side, and we will continue this discussion. See you later. I touch your ops.